The Cleveland Browns now have juice. This is a different team. This is a team that has a lot of energy, a lot of smiles on their face after the game. Jameis Winston quoting Eminem. You only get one shot. Dude. That he was quoting Eminem in his post-game conference. It's just hilarious. The type of person he is in the conferences, the type of person he is, in the interviews. He's always going to give you amazing content. But in this game against the Baltimore Ravens had no reason to lose this game. But Jameis Winston, when you have a quarterback that's in there where players are going to buy into him as a leader, those pre-game warm-up speeches and stuff he's given, like, everybody would rather go to battle for Jameis Winston because they know the type of player he is. He's going to lay it all out on the field. Deshaun Watson, there wasn't that same leadership. There wasn't that same vibes. So offensive line, it looked different. Offensive line played better. The skill positions played better. The offense was better. The defense played better. So when they're bought in and they're clicking, it's a tough team to beat. They were 1-6 heading into this game, but the Ravens losing to the Browns, it's not the end of the world because the Browns are still a really good team. Ken Dorsey was calling plays for the first time, and the offense looked really good. It wasn't as predictable as it was before. You never knew when they were going to run. You never knew when they were going to pass it. Jameis Winston, he could have had 5 interceptions, but instead he had 3 passing touchdowns, 334 yards passing, and 115 QBR. He was on the money. A game-winning passing touchdown to Cedric Tillman, too. Cedric Tillman looks like he's a receiver 1 now. Elijah Moore, Jerry Jeudy, David Njoku, like all the guys were getting involved. Nick Chubb, he had a nice little jump cut. He looked back. He had 50 yards rushing, too. So the Cleveland Browns offense, this is exactly what you've been waiting to see for him. And it's laughable that, Stefanski, the Browns organization, hey, Deshaun Watson gives us his best opportunity to win. We all knew that shit wasn't true. And Jameis Winston proved that in just one game. Deshaun Watson never had a 300-yard passing game with the Cleveland Browns in 19 games. Jameis Winston had that in one game. So Joe Flacco, what he did last year, a lot of success. But Jameis Winston, he's better than Joe Flacco is. And there's more potential. There's more excitement. You love watching Jameis Winston play because you never know if he's going to throw a pick. He's just entertaining player to watch. And it was a night and day change with this offense. 8 for 15 on third down. Just complimentary football. And, the Ravens, things didn't go their way. A lot of drops. Both the wide receivers and the DBs. Lamar had a touchdown pass to Zay Flowers that he missed badly. That was a wide open touchdown. But the Cleveland Browns, they deserved this win. They went and fought for it, and they got it. So the Cleveland Browns, now they're 2-6. Their season's not over by any means, and they got a lot of juice left. I mean, they could go on a run. Who knows? They got the Chargers this week. I think they could beat the Chargers and the rest. I mean, if the offense, they just finally scored 20 points this season. So if the offense could play like how they played against the Baltimore Ravens, one of the better teams in the NFL, I mean, they have a shot against anybody, really. So don't be surprised if the Cleveland Browns go on a run. And don't be surprised if Jameis Winston, this is his Geno Smith moment. Sam Darnold, we've seen him have a resurgence in Minnesota this season. Jameis Winston, this is his opportunity. Like that Eminem song he was quoting, this is his opportunity, So some people thought the NFC North was going to be the worst division in football this season. They thought it was going to be as bad as the NFC South.